forever.
I know, forever. We started this series, Makeup and Friends, because we wanted to kind of like bring people into that intimate moment, that conversation that feels meaningful and inspiring. You know, I've had the privilege of having with many iconic women such as yourself. You know, obviously, Halle needs no introduction. Halle's like, you just keep pushing it at every age, and I just think that's so inspiring. You know, back in the day, we used to work together at Revlon. We reconnected in Stockholm at Brilliant Minds, which is a really great conference.
We were having this luncheon, and I think all the women were a little bit taken aback, and I said to them, let's go around the room and everybody tell everybody about their menopausal journey, perimenopause, menopause, pre, post, like wherever they are.
Yeah.
And what started to happen, and this is what I know, is when women get to talking about it, it's such a relief. I'm going through that same thing. You have that too? You flooded your laundry room too? Or you did this too? Or you have raged also? Or
And you can't remember shit too?
Right, right. And you feel like you're changing into another version of yourself too. And so it was, you know, revelatory for me too, because but I've always known that when we can sit down and we can talk, the community is everything.
Yeah, there's always been this sort of secrecy and stigma around, you know, your hormonal changes, and it's embarrassing and you don't know where to find information. And I just, my God, I felt so empowered, and I think I shared that emotion with every woman who was in there that day, just like, whoa. Halle's creating this really special platform to go to for information, because I have to say, Googling it on your own isn't that helpful.
No, it's not. And there's so much misinformation out there, and everybody has an opinion, and it's like the wild, wild west when it comes to. So that's what we're hoping too, that at Westman we'll have real answers. It's science-backed.
Like you said, in your 50s, you feel the best you felt.
The best I've felt.
Cool, how great is that, you guys?
I mean, now that I fixed my little problem that I was having, you know, once I fixed that problem, and Dr. Sarah helped me, and that's why we teamed up with Joy Lugs, but I got diagnosed with herpes in the beginning. And it was not herpes at all. I don't have herpes. It was just sort of vaginal atrophy, they call it, with perimenopause. Many women get dry, your eyes, your mouth, and your vagina, and so I was suffering. And the reason I'm teaming up with Joy Lugs to do this is they have this thing called a V-Fit, and it's a vaginal insert. It's got red light therapy, a really high quality red light therapy device, and it helped rebuild collagen and helped moisturize. And so I found that balance again. And so the V-Fit, along with this intimacy gel, changed my life, because now I'm back to where I was before this happened. And my bent was, I wish my doctor had told me this was coming. I could have done something in my 40s to prepare for my 50s. Do you know what I mean? But we're not talking about it. You know, even your doctors don't want to talk to us about it. And we have to start having the conversations and destigmatizing it. You know, we're not even allowed to say vagina. Like, we're not even allowed to say that word in many
if I really want to embarrass my kids, I'll tell them, if you don't do this or if you do that, I'll say vagina in front of your friends. You know, all of the stigma around HRT and things like that, you know, not knowing and thinking that, oh, it might give me cancer, but I can't sleep, and what do I do? That
study, I think, was the single most atrocious thing that happened to women in women's healthcare, because it got all of us down a path of saying no to the one thing right now that's really able to move our needle the most. And we all got turned off to that, and we got afraid of it, and so we've been toughing it out. And that's something that has to be corrected, but that's only going to be corrected with education and people speaking out about it, and those results really being talked about, you know, so that women cannot feel so afraid.
Yeah, and just finding the right person also to speak to about it, you know?
Well, that's why Dr. Sarah, she was at my house recently, and I was telling her that my libido, and I'm still struggling a little bit, and this tire, and she said, are you on testosterone? And I said, no, I don't want to grow hair on my chin. And she said, that's not what's going to happen. There's this new compound way we do it. It's bioidentical, and let me help you. So she told me exactly what to get. I got it again. Whew. Am I so much better? Am I so much better? So now I've added testosterone to my hormone therapy, because she told me.
Personally, myself in my 50s, I feel stronger than I ever have. and just that I trust myself so much more. I wanted to create a brand, you know, because I have rosacea, and wanted to create something that didn't just cover and correct the skin. I wanted to create something that was also gonna repair and heal and soothe the skin. So I really worked with, of course, the performance of the products have to be up there, but also the ingredients. I wanted to kind of eliminate silicones and things that are on our blacklist. But then we added a lot of beneficial active ingredients, things you know you can trust, but they're going to help your skin.
And it's so important that they're clean, because I've even been learning with taking my hormones, you put it on your skin and it gets absorbed. Everything we put on our skin is absorbed.
Absolutely, that's why I'm like obsessed.
So I'm really mindful these days too about what I put on my skin.
I know you are on your way to your premiere tonight.
I am.
Never Let Go.
Never Let Go.
And I think you executive produced and you're acting in it. Like, how do you do it all? And your makeup looks beautiful. Where's Jorge? Shout out to Jorge. It looks beautiful.
Well, it's hard not to.
I mean,
when you got good products.
Well, that's good you're using the right stuff.
Yes.
Can I ask you, where do you keep your Oscar?
I know. Everybody always asks me that.
Is it something you just like touch every day, or do you like be like, yeah, I did that. That's me.
No. It is a place, nobody ever sees it, and people always come to my house and they wonder about that. They think if they had it, it would be like right when you walk in the front door, like in a thing. And it's actually in my bedroom where nobody ever gets to see it or touch it. It's just something very personal.
Okay, well that's pretty cool.
And it's next to my partner now. It's next to his Grammy. So Grammy and Oscar live right next to each other. They're our proudest accomplishments, and they're right next to each other.
Casual. It's a Grammy and an Oscar. Okay. Are you on TikTok? Okay. Are you good at it? I'm not either. I want to be good. I enjoy it, but I don't know if it's possible for me to be good.
I know. It's hard. Like it's hard. It's hard, but having a brand, like, you know, we have to be there to talk about things and be a part of the conversation, you know, and I really care about what I'm doing now, and I want to be able to talk to as many people as I possibly can, and I want the younger generation to start leaning into this time of life and have them find a way to not be afraid of aging, but to actually welcome it and actually know that it does really just get better and better and better. We don't believe that right now as a society, because the way we've been positioned as women, that we get old and we just go off into obscurity.
We'll just let it go.
Let it go. Where men get silver foxy, they get a red car and a hot new girl. We just get old. And so it's about changing that narrative for us, for ourselves. And so I want to reach younger women and get them to start understanding, oh no, it's just gonna get better.
Oh wait, can you just tell me what your workout is?
My workout?
Yeah, we need to know. Everybody here wants to just quickly know what does Halle do to, or it's just like natural? I know you must do something.
No, I work out hard, and it's not natural. I wish it were, but it's not. And we know as we get older, we have to work out even more, heavier weights. Like, I was never the weight girl, because I thought I don't want to be like
bone density though, right?
Bone density, our muscles, and so I'm lifting heavier than I ever used to lift. Now that I got my testosterone, thanks to Dr. Sarah, I'm like that. You know, I'm feeling stronger, and I do cardio, but not crazy, not crazy cardio. It's more about the lifting weights and being strong, so that I don't, you know, break a hip or fall, and it's pretty regular. It's 5-6 days a week for sure. Sunday's usually off day.
But
even off day is like a walk day.
God,
off day, but a walk day.
Walking is so nice. I have to say, I started recently wearing ankle weights on the plane anywhere I can.
Yes.
I thought it might be a little weird if I wear them now.
Well.
And then this weighted vest.
Yes. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm working out with that too. Yes.
Yeah.
And wrist and ankles.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Halle, I know you have to run to your premiere. I mean, can we just thank you, Halle,
thank you
for being
having
Halle
me.
Berry.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh wait, you can buy this at Ulta.
Yeah, Ulta. It's going to be at Neiman's. It'll be D2C and Joy Luxe site. We're gonna have it at Respin, yes. And this, I gotta tell you, it's called Let's Spin.
I'm gonna be spinning
Ladies,
later.
let me tell you. Let me tell you. And it's for everybody. You know, it is designed for, you know, because like your product, it's very clean. It's very hydrating, but it's very, 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 very clean. And what I love about it too is when you use it, there's nothing you have to worry about. It will just go away and you could get spinning.
Oh God! But how great is that to know that now I can trust you? I can trust because I would always be cautious of something like that.
No, this,
otherwise,
trust me. And I created this because I needed it, and I, like you created a brand because you had a need. I always trust the brands too. When someone has created it because it was something that wasn't on the market, they needed it. I know the kind of care that goes into that. The passion that goes into that.
The integrity.
So,
right here. Okay. Thank you so much, Halle.